Roy Keane was extremely critical of Manchester United's senior players following their 7-0 defeat against Liverpool on Sunday, with the former Reds captain aiming a dig at goalkeeper David de Gea. Erik ten Hag's side fell to their heaviest defeat since Boxing Day in 1931, where they were beaten 7-0 by Wolves. Liverpool were rampant at Anfield, with Cody Gakpo, Darwin Núñez, Mohamed Salah and Roberto Firmino all scoring during the convincing victory. After the game, Keane, who was on punditry duty for Sky Sports, slammed the performance of United, with the Irishmen taking aim at their leaders in particular. The 51-year-old was quick to criticise Bruno Fernandes and De Gea, both of whom endured an afternoon to forget. Discussing Liverpool's triumph over the Reds, Keane said, "I can't even remember the goals now, there's that many. United were just so naive and chasing the game, we were watching it live thinking this is going to get really ugly. You've got international players, World Cup winners. It's schoolboy stuff. You can forgive players having a bad day, but look at this. Fernandes' body language today was disgraceful. He's a really talented boy, he's your captain. But his body language, waving his arms not running back, you wouldn't be happy with him. The thing I am always wary of, Man United won the cup last week, lot of celebrations, of course, never begrudge a team that. They turn up at West Ham, I am at the game, the circus is back in town at Man United." Keane was also critical of certain Reds players laughing and joking during the halftime break, while also sarcastically joking about De Gea getting a presentation, like he did before United's FA Cup win over West Ham last week. He continued, "I see the players come here today, I see one or two come out in the second half having a laugh and a joke. They're 1-0 down at Anfield and they're having a laugh and a joke with some of the Anfield staff. I don't like to see all that rubbish. That circus can creep back into Man United and the senior players have to keep an eye on that. Same at West Ham the other night. Lots of presentations. I understand one or two but there were 4 or 5. You look at halftime, a couple of players walking down the tunnel having a laugh and a joke. You're at work, this is serious, this is big boy stuff. Forget this laughing and joking rubbish." West Ham let them off the hook the other night. I wonder if De Gea will get a presentation tonight, letting 7 goals in. If you're an international goalkeeper and you let in 7 goals, that last goal was schoolboy stuff. Earlier in the week, the former United captain had discussed the club handing out several trophies to players, including De Gea, prior to their game against the Hammers. Keane criticized the mentality of the players after a lackluster first half in that match, but the Reds ultimately got the job done in the second half to progress in the competition. The Irishman hasn't been afraid to criticize De Gea in recent years, especially in the trophyless era since 2017. However, the Spanish shot-stopper has still won United's Player of the Year on 4 occasions, while also recently overtaking Peter Schmeichel to record the most clean sheets in the club's history.